Okay, here's a different type of the function notation from the homework. Okay, so here's a function. Function of x equals 5 minus 3 times x. And then it asks you, what is the function of 8? If this is the original function, you just plug in 8 every time you see an x. This part's pretty basic. You just put a circle around the 8, right? That's going to take the place of the x. So every time we see an x in the other side of the function, we're going to move that circle over to the x. And whatever in the circle on the other side, we're simply going to replace with the circle that's on this side. That's where parentheses come from. They're related to the circle. So every time you see an x, you're going to replace it with an 8. Go ahead and do some math. And you get 5 minus 24. So the function of 8 is negative 19. What that means is when you plug in 8 into this function, you get a y of negative 19. But let's do another one. It's a little bit harder. We'll use the same function, but this time I want the function of x minus 2. There's no real numbers in there. But there is an x. But the same process applies. Okay, so there's the rest of the function. You circle what's between the parentheses. And then you simply, every time you see an x on this side, you move the circle around the x and then substitute what's on this circle into that circle. Okay, what you're really doing is you're going to multiply a parentheses amount on that side. So when you multiply it out, let's just make sure, negative 3 times x is negative 3x, negative 3 times negative 2 is positive 6. Yeah, that comes out, and then you just add like terms, and you are done. So the function of the function of x minus 2 from the original function would simply be 11 minus 3x. That's it. MGZ out.